Right for my close-up, Miss O'Neill.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Where am I? There I am. Hello, everyone. This is April O'Neill from Channel 6 News, live coming from the Inside All Day podcast Halloween Hangout. I am with my host, Casey Jones. Casey, tell the people what we're expecting today, what we're doing today.
Well, it's a Halloween Hangout. We're going to talk about
Halloween,
the best candy, the best movies, and maybe fight some foot.
Okay. Yep.
Scuzz buckets.
I have a couple Halloween questions for us and some trivia today. So pretty relaxed.
Yeah, sounds
episode,
like a
right?
hangout.
So do you want me to call you Casey this whole
No, you absolutely do not have to. You can if you want to, if this is going to fulfill some fantasies
of mine. I don't think Casey Jones is one of those up on that roster. Sorry. I got Michelangelo here too.
As a wise man once said, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Well, Chris, I've got my first question. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're just hopping in on questions. Let's get it going.
Why not? Halloween's been fun this year, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
We've been following it up lately.
Yesterday we went, the day before.
2 days ago, yeah.
We went to get some apples and pumpkins and had a really good dinner at some medieval steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to carve pumpkins tonight as our tradition. But we've always been big on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad that Vegas doesn't really have many haunted houses.
Yeah, we are really lacking on the haunted house front, and it is disappointing. I mean, I know Universal's getting ready to open up a permanent Halloween Horror Nights, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't take me seriously with the mask on, can you? You seem to be struggling.
I'm not struggling. I'm just staring. It's weird without no glasses for you.
I know, right?
It's weird.
Well, I mean, I can see you, but it's
you can barely see me.
The world's least effective Casey Jones. Or the world's most miming Casey Jones.
I like that. We saw Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, we did do that.
That was
kind
of our big Halloween movie for this year.
Yeah, I mean, Halloween movie though. I mean, kind of. I wouldn't even call it a horror movie.
I mean, we did the Scream franchise, but you hated every single one of them.
I didn't hate every single one of them. I just didn't love any of them. Listen, I can find them. They're mid. They're incredibly mid.
Okay. Well, I would say Five Nights at Freddy's is our Halloween movie we've watched.
Sure. I mean, I would just say The Crow. That's where I'm going to go.
Oh, yeah. The Crow. That's true. I finally saw that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now you know why
good.
I say it can't rain all the time, all the time.
And now you say it all the time.
All the time, all the time.
All the time. What did you think of Five Nights at Freddy's?
First and foremost, I'm going to make the strong point, not a horror movie.
Ooh, okay.
This is first and foremost a video game movie.
Okay. I don't even think it's a video game movie, but continue.
Hey, fair enough. But I'm relatively familiar with Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played it, but I followed a lot of the Matt Pat might be a theory, a game theory. And for Five Nights at Freddy's, we did a lot of that when we first started dating, actually.
Yeah, we watched a lot of Matt Pat.
Yep.
Like most millennials.
Mm-hmm. And, it was fun, but it wasn't very scary. There was a little bit of gore. There was an interesting amount of violence in it because there's so little violence in it that you could almost let a younger kid watch this. But then there's a couple of violent parts in it where it's no, I wouldn't let a kid watch that. It's the couple of violent parts are very violent.
I mean, kids play the games though.
Yeah, but they're supposed to.
I don't know.
Bad parenting.
Are you calling out
decide, America?
I don't think it's a video game movie.
No, hit me.
I think it's a lore movie. I think it's played to all the lore in the games rather than actually being an adaptation of the video game itself. Because there's a lot of lore spread out across a lot of the games that fit into this movie. Well, too, in my opinion. Because I've never played the games and I've never watched playthrough for the games, but as you said, we watch Matt Pat. We used to do deep dives of the lore. It is creepy. It is not for kids.
And it's crazy how much of it is just bad, little things you have to pick up on in the
stuff.
background.
But I enjoyed it. I think people would enjoy it if going in just to have fun with it, not expecting a true. It's supposed to be a trilogy. It's supposed to be three of them. Yep.
Interesting.
Matthew Lillard signed on for 2 more.
Well, Matthew.
Did you?
He stole.
Oh, wait, spoilers. Spoilers.
Let's give it a 5, 4, 3, 2. You're on your own now
1.
at this point.
Okay, spoilers. Okay.
So Matthew Lillard's in it. He steals every scene he's into me. I thought he was the most fun part of it.
Are you going where I'm going with this?
Well, it was what I talked to you about at the end of the movie, right? With the knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Internet. This is our question. When you see the movie and you get to the end, you find out that.
Oh, he's the bad guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's a shocker. Nobody sees it.
He's what's the spring? The bunny.
He's in the golden. Bunny,
I forgot what the rabbit's
Yellow
called.
rabbit.
What is the yellow rabbit called?
Remember.
I'm gonna have to look this up while you're explaining.
Now we look like a-holes. Well, you look like an a-hole. I have a mask on. Maybe it's
That's
not
true.
even me. You don't even know internet. You don't even know. But no,
Spring Bonnie. That's who it is.
Spring Bonnie. There you go.
Yeah.
But steals the scene every time he's in it. But there's the scene towards the end when he shows up in the Spring Bonnie suit and he's got a big kitchen knife and he does the scream knife clean.
Wipes with his hands.
And I loved it. When I saw it, I will admit I thought that was nice. That was a fun touch. But the question is, do they add, is this just something he does on his own? Is this something people ask him?
Or is it a Easter egg for Scream?
Extra for that?
Oh.
You want the Stu Macher wipe? Oh, that's like another $2,000.
$2,000. I feel like that's underselling it.
Listen, I'm throwing out a random number.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then Matt Pat in it as well.
Yeah.
As a waiter.
A lunch theory.
But yes, go see it. I think it's fun.
No, I think it's fun
you're
and
right.
worth a watch. It's
I
just
wouldn't
not super scary.
I would also in my review on the Criticalist app, I said, "Is this for kids? I don't know. What is your parenting style? Because my parents' parenting style at a young age was
your
to
dad
make
would
me
have locked
watch.
you in a room in the dark by yourself.
Would make me watch Child's Play, The Exorcist,
with table saws running,
and a lot of other horror movies that are pretty gruesome at a very young age. So are you that parent? Then I would say go for it. If you're not, I would screen it beforehand. But yeah, I thought it was fun. We haven't really, other than that, we watched The Crow, we watched the Scream movies. I watched When Evil Lurks. Holy cow.
You told me a couple scenes from that, and I was glad I missed out.
I describe that
things
as...
I just don't need in my head.
I describe this movie simply as, if you take the bleakness of Stephen King's Pet Sematary book, not the movie, the book, and how depraved and sad, and it's just all around a bad time. And you said, I'm going to take that feeling, make it into a movie. That's what When Evil Lurks.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Pretty gruesome. It's a demon possession movie. But everybody was talking about it on the internet. I went to go check it out. And I was like, this made me feel very sad afterwards.
It sounded terribly graphic when you described it to me.
Yes. There's a couple scenes involving little ones being, it's pretty gruesome. So
little ones and possessed people,
possessed dogs
demons.
and toddlers, and yes, it's a bad time all around. All right, so let's get into more happier Halloween topics. So I have Halloween trivia for you. For you, because I know the answers because they're right in front of me. So thus I cannot participate. Cheating. Yes. But I have Halloween topics for us to talk about.
So the correct answer is you have to know what a crumpet is to know what cricket is.
I wonder how many people are actually going to get that reference. I will give you Halloween trivia in between topics. Okay. So first topic. What's your favorite thing about Halloween?
Favorite thing about Halloween? It's the costumes. The costumes are always fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I say that kind of sounded like, really?
Really? So shocked. Well, because you and I, we don't just go let's go hit up Target, Party City. Now, there's anything wrong with that. It's just not our style. And you and I like to take the moment and Amazon it and pull it together piece by piece and go thrift here and,
we plan our costume
hockey stick there.
Way months in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And we should be going 1 year's your choice, 1 year's my choice, back and forth. And it's been pretty fun. This year was your choice. So you went with Casey Jones and April O'Neil.
I've been talking about this one for a while.
That's true.
The Mummy was also very high on the list.
The Mummy is very high on the list too. So is The Addams Family, which is not very high on your list.
Certainly is not.
Yeah.
Overrated.
My favorite thing is carving pumpkins.
Pumpkin?
Yeah. I like it because every year since we've, met, we've carved pumpkins almost the night before Halloween.
Fair.
And it's always just been a good time. Which, by the way, I think I won my work cell pumpkin costume. I didn't check last time, but I think I did.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. Okay.
All right. Well, what did you do? What did you do for your pumpkin? Describe your pumpkin. We'll put it on our socials.
I've been. Oh.
Put it on the socials. You know the socials. Where can we find us?
All right. Yeah. Like,
comment,
subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Inside All Day on Twitter. Inside All Day Pod, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm messing this up, bro.
Man, where are you at?
I am not here, apparently.
April's a little frazzled. I just rescued her from the foot.
That's true. I also like haunted houses, but they don't have haunted houses out here.
No.
I miss haunted houses.
No.
All right, you ready for some trivia?
Trivia me.
What is it? Name the country where Halloween first
originated?
Thank you, originated. I am like
you're having a problem with that one.
Yeah, I am.
That was a brain mouth disconnect on that one.
Do you want to phone a friend?
The first country? Halloween. This feels German to me.
No.
Okay, hit me. That was my one guess. Where are we at?
Ireland.
Really?
Yeah.
The shores of Era.
Yeah. I figure you would know.
You would think, but I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm Irish.
You want your second question?
Well, that's all you have. It's Ireland.
Yeah, it's just Ireland. I don't have any facts like, it originated because of, I assume because of Celtic and pagan and all this, stuff. What?
I can't take you anywhere.
You can't take me anywhere.
Hit me.
All right. What was the name of Dracula's sidekick?
Renfield?
Yeah.
Yay. Point on the board.
Point on the board. Cool.
One for two. One for two, people. You can't be taught.
That movie was okay.
This started out like with a lot of energy. That movie was all right.
Nicolas Cage's Dracula obviously stole the show, but it was okay. It was okay.
I actually saw a great Nicolas Cage meme, which I will share this Thursday when we do Clickbait Live.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Thursday.
Our own live stream. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But it was pretty funny. It was a photo of David Schwimmer as Ross Geller.
Okay.
And then somebody photoshopped. Is it two side by sides, and another one has like almost the exact same photo with Nicolas Cage's face photoshopped over it. And over it says, "I don't understand why when you do this, it makes Ross Geller look more like Ross Geller."
Okay.
It was pretty funny. It was like, when you think about it, it kind of works, but you don't have to think about it. Just join us on Clickbait. You get to see it.
On a side note, right. I don't understand the hype of Friends.
I've never gotten it.
I watched all of it from all of it because everybody hypes it up and everybody loves it. I'm maybe because I'm just a Seinfeld gal.
You're a Seinfeld girl in a Seinfeld
I watch Seinfeld almost every night. I just don't get it.
George Costanza, we can't stand you.
Well, Seinfeld, the group of them are pretty bad people. It's funny where I feel Friends is just, not that great. I don't know. The internet's going to come for me because I don't like Friends, but.
Well, you know me. I've always been a Scrubs. I've always been a big Scrubs guy.
Yes, I know.
I believe Friends is folly and Scrubs is victory. Here we go.
What is the meaning of the name Dracula?
Dracul?
Yes.
You mean the dragon?
Close.
Ooh.
Oh, not close. But that was a pretty good guess.
Hit me.
Son of the devil.
I think I actually did know that one.
This is a pretty easy question.
Son of the devil. Son of a... No.
What was the real name of Dracula?
You mean like Vlad the Impaler?
Yes. Extra points for
Vladislaus?
Adding Impaler at the end of that.
I got you.
All right. Last question before we get into the next topic. What vegetable was first used to make jack-o'-lanterns?
This feels like a trick question.
It's not a trick question. I have no tricks under my sleeve.
Because they're on the computer screen. Okay, pumpkins.
No.
The first. Why wouldn't it be traditional from the beginning?
Why would you assume pumpkins?
Because it's traditional from the beginning.
That's not tradition now.
I didn't trust you not to be a trick question. I'm going to be real honest.
It's not.
Is it just like gourds?
No.
Is it
It's a vegetable.
Is it
a vegetable.
Is it a carrot?
No, but I would love to see you try to carve a jack-o'-lantern out of a carrot.
You just watch me. I'll get a birthday candle in there. I got you, internet. It's coming.
What do you think it is?
I offered carrot. That's all I had. A bell pepper.
No, but
That would actually be pretty easy.
That would be easy. Are you ready?
Asparagus.
No, but I would
Brussels
love to
sprouts.
see that. No, I love Brussels sprouts. People don't give Brussels sprouts enough time.
Give peas a chance.
Peas, you can't do that.
I mean, I couldn't do that, but Ant-Man could.
Probably. You want the answer?
Yeah, I'm just running through random vegetables at this point.
Turnips.
Rutabaga.
Turnips.
Turnips.
Yes.
Well, turn up for what?
It's really because turnips aren't that big, right? They're like.
Well, I don't really.
Well, I don't know how big they were back then.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't really do much cooking with turnips. I can't say.
It's interesting. Yeah, because I like a pumpkin. I just don't see putting a light in a turnip.
Okay, so I know what a turnip.
I don't know why.
I know what a turnip looks like. Way up there, Morty.
Yes, way up there.
Way up there. But yeah, I don't know. That's when I think of turnips, I think of Princess Peach when she.
Oh, yeah, it's like a beet.
That's not even the right sound effect. That's just what I'm doing.
It's like a beet. So how do you make a jack-o'-lantern out of a beet?
You just beat it.
Fair enough. Is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable?
I feel like it's ooh, it grows on a vine, and so does a watermelon. So it's a fruit?
Yes.
Logic.
At least about pumpkins, right?
Pumpkin logic.
So, Chris, you're not.
You will address me as Pumpkin Lord?
Yes, Lord.
Pumpkin Lord.
Well, you are a lord. You have one of those.
Yes, thanks, Mike.
For those little Scott.
You will address me by my title.
A square foot of property in Scotland.
Peasant, you will address me by my title.
Yeah. By the way, Mike, I mean,
that was half the gift. Half the gift was not giving you one. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but that's how I interpret it.
What am I supposed to be doing? I'm a mistress in your harem? Like,
and you're welcome.
Oh, I'm not even wearing my wedding ring.
So, yes.
You're not a horror buff like I am.
No, I'm not horror-y. I know you love when I say that. Horror-y. I don't get horror-y.
You're not horror-y. But you do like Halloween. You do like Halloween.
I do.
What do you usually read or watch around this time?
I normally read or watch around.
Like, what would you prefer? You know, what's your Halloween vibe?
My Halloween vibes. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with the music. Can I do music?
You can do music. That's fine.
I'm gonna go fall, but for whatever reason, as soon as it starts to get as freaking cold as it started getting here.
It's freaking cold in Vegas today.
We were in the 90s last 40s. Week, and now we're in the 40s this morning.
66 right now.
Yeah. Woo. Well, I mean, it's not chilly.
It's Midwest weather for Halloween. They're getting snow flurries back there.
Sucks to suck.
I mean, kids back there have to wear jackets over their costumes because they're going to have to do that tomorrow.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing a complete topic shift.
Why are we doing a topic shift?
Because I'll never forget the year I finally got to go as Wolverine. We were supposed to have good weather. And then everything flipped at the last second and it was snowing. And I had to wear jeans and a jacket and a jackass.
You ever had to wear a snowsuit over your costume? I did.
mean, it was excellent. I mean,
what's the point of wearing a costume at that point?
My childhood tantrum kept it from being a snowsuit and just being like jeans and a jacket.
Did your parents use the excuse you'll get a cold?
I don't remember. I just remember thinking, you guys look at these claws, they're real.
So what do you like to listen to? What do you like to read? What do you like to watch? What like the seasons coming in?
3 cheers for Sweet Revenge. My Chemical Romance, for whatever reason. It's a fall album for me.
I learned so much about you. We've been together 10 years, and I'm learning so much new things about you right now.
My old coworkers who, you know Greg.
Yeah.
Internet doesn't know Greg, but you know Greg.
Internet probably has a Greg.
I mean, Greg is Greg.
I mean, everybody has a Greg.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
I think everybody has a Greg.
Well, now that we've done this random Greg
says, and I am holding on to Michael. Can you finish my question?
No, I mean, I answered the question. It was right there. It was
that's it?
I mean, when it comes to fall movies, I don't know. I guess I think about scary movies, but I'm not a big scary movie person, so I don't really go towards anything. I mean, not reading. I would like a spooky video game, but not like a jump scare video game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't really have anything. I don't have a great answer for this. Yourself?
Oh yeah. Come on, man. I'm the queen of Halloween.
I know. Exactly. So hit me.
I always make sure I'm watching a horror movie or Halloween movie every weekend.
Got to keep it horror-y.
And usually I try for us to watch things that you haven't seen. But I'll re-watch a couple classics. Like I like The Scream. I love Trick or Treat with Sam in it.
Yep.
A lot of The Shining is one of my favorite horror movies, but I don't like to watch it around this time. I like to watch it when it's winter outside. It's cold. Just kind of like the aesthetic.
Cold and bleak, like the movie.
Reading wise, I like to read horror comics. And then, that's about it.
Well, Halloween is a great time of year to
read Dresden Files.
Yep.
I knew you were going there. See,
you knew exactly where I was headed. I couldn't just open with that.
I was listening to one of the
people
books
think I forgot about it
the other day at work. Just listening to it in my ear.
Nice. Which one were you listening to?
The first one.
Oh, Stormfront.
I figured I re-listen to all of them by the time the new book comes out, which I don't know whenever.
What's the name of the new book?
I forgot what he named it. Yeah. This is random.
Doctor.
All right, back into trivia, I say. Let's see. Okay. Pumpkins first originated from which part of the world?
Africa.
No.
I'm going to go Germany again.
No. Why do you think everything originates from Germany?
Is it Poland? Was that why Germany was going there?
No. Are you ready? Central America.
I like to say, every time we say, are you ready? Hit me every single time.
Who wrote the novel Frankenstein?
Shit. I can't. It's really funny. You're going to say it. I'm going to go, damn it.
Because I'm the reader between the two of us. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
No, I'm not.
You can do it. You can.
Give me the name.
Mary Shelley.
Oh, I knew it was a lady's name too.
It is. You knew it was a lady's name too.
I did. That was all I had.
Why did you just start listing off women names?
Who wrote Frankenstein? Well, I believe it was Veronica. Is that her name?
No.
Vivian?
No. Just go through the alphabet.
Charlotte.
Would Mary be the first M choice for you?
I mean, M.A.
Yeah.
I guess technically be Maddie would at least be before that. That was the first thing that jumped in my head.
What is the significance of seeing a spider on Halloween?
7 years bad luck.
No, that's a cat.
Or
is it a cat walks in front of you? Or is it going underneath?
Don't cross a black cat's path. That's what it is.
Yeah. But what if you
break a mirror, it's 7 years bad luck. And don't walk under a ladder because that's bad luck.
What if you break a mirror while going under a ladder while crossing the black cat's path?
Okay. So the two negatives would cancel each other out, but then you're still left with one negative.
So you would have to do another negative.
Yeah. So you'd be able to power.
Or why don't you just throw salt over your shoulder and clear it? It's like clearing your cookies.
But just.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
No.
You have no idea what it is. I know you don't. It is believed to be the spirit of a loved one guarding the person who discovered the spider. So I hate spiders. I will still call you to kill them. That's an interesting take. But you have to see the spider on Halloween. You can't just randomly see the spider.
I got you.
Yes. Okay.
And scorpions are the ones that hated you.
How many scorpion deaths are you up to now?
We in the last 6 days now, it's been 9 scorpions.
On top of the
No.
9 in total. Okay.
Total. We've had a uptick in creepy crawly activity.
And baby ones too. Yeah, somebody left their kids at our place.
Somebody dropped their kids off in their front door.
Yeah. I guess a mama scorpion was like, all right, guys, bus stop's here. Fling off. Yeah, that's been a fun
lovely time living here.
Any fun traditions that you enjoy for Halloween? And it doesn't have to be between you and I. It could be something from when you were a kid that you really enjoyed doing.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be the first person to trick or treat my own house. But I would never like tell. I mean, obviously it was me, right?
Yes.
but like I would sneak out the back door and run around the house, and I would hit it. And then my mom would get really excited that somebody was at the door for because my mom was Halloween.
Yeah.
And it would be me. And then I just started doing it every year.
That's awesome. I love that. That's really cute. I don't have any traditions.
I also, when I was much younger, I would do costumes that could be taken down into 2 pieces. So you would do like a jacket or a sweater and something with like a mask. And then you have like something else on underneath the sweater. So you just take the hat and the mask and the sweater off. And then I just go hit the exact same block again. Go hit the good houses.
Oh, you do? I only did that 1 year. 1 year where I like changed out and then went and just put a sheet over and went as a ghost as a second. I mean, nobody's going to tell on it. I only did that 1 year.
You would think.
I guess my family tradition is my family would always go to the really ritzy areas where you would get like the full candy bars. Like my mom would hunt these neighborhoods down and be like, okay, this is where the good candy is. We would always be there first. I had a neighbor who would do full candy bars. What a treat. Your mom does full candy bars.
Yeah, my mother has become a full candy bar person. But she recently moved and she was living in a neighborhood that had a lot fewer individuals than certainly we get.
Oh, right. Yeah. We get like 500
Holy cow.
kids.
Yeah, it's insane.
We go through like 700 pieces of candy.
In like the blink of an eye.
Yeah. And our first year here, we did beer too.
Faster than you can say diabetes.
Not for the kids, by the way. I want to reiterate, not beers for the kids, beer for the parents.
Well, it depends on if they put in the effort of putting on the fake beard.
Yes. I remember we had teens that would come back and be like, can we have one? I'm like, no. I can obviously tell you're underage.
Why did you really thought I was going to say yes to this? No, get out of here. Leave me alone.
I will say our traditions are pretty cool. We usually, during this time, we do apple picking, which... and then we do pumpkin carving, and usually we try to do like a Halloween event kind of deal. We're not big Halloween party people though.
Nope, because we're not big drinkers.
Yeah.
But
we did go to a party this week, but it was in a Halloween party. How do you listen, how does your birthday,
Carl, that kills people,
end up on the same weekend as Halloween? And you do not have a costume party.
Because you were born tragically without an imagination.
We went to somebody's 50th birthday. There's a big tradition, big leap. And nobody was in costumes.
Zero people in costumes. In fact, I was such a costume threat. I was specifically singled out and asked not to come in costume.
We both were. Mm-hmm. Our DM,
and I think, is ashamed
that he has...
Carl you're ashamed you're a nerd. Get over it. It's over. Word's out.
I remember I showed up dressed up as a tiefling for our all-day session, and his neighbor saw us.
Yes,
and he was like freaking out about it.
Carl's can't you guys wearing wearing costumes? Carl, I wear kilts all the time.
Yeah, that's true. All right, moving on. Oh, trivia. Trivia. You know what I would like to do?
Don't make it trivial.
I would like to do one Halloween where we do an all-day D&D session, like a one-shot. Where like we rent a cabin in the middle of nowhere, like Evil Dead. But not actually Evil Dead.
I think I've seen this movie.
And everybody comes to the cabin and we play like a weekend of just like a one-shot D&D.
I'd love to, but I'm pretty sure I'd die in this one.
Maybe. How many Oscars was Psycho nominated for?
4.
Right. Did you actually know that?
I just picked a random ass number.
I was like, there's no way. You've never seen it either, right?
That came out of my mouth so fast. 4.
You've never seen it, right?
No.
All right. Yeah, I didn't think so. We should watch that. Have you seen any Hitchcock?
Yeah, come on, you got this. Come on, Hitchcock.
Thank you, Hitchcock movies. Have you seen any Hitchcock movies?
No, I cannot say I am super familiar with the cock himself.
Ooh, the Psycho.
I mean,
so Psycho's really good,
him, but I've never really seen it.
The sequels, they're fun. We should watch them. We should just watch all of them. I don't know how many there are though. I think there are like 4 or 5. There, yeah. The Birds. Wow, that's what we should do. Next Halloween, we should just watch Hitchcock movies.
Hitchcock.
Thank you. I don't know why today English is really hard for me. Just do one every weekend. I think you'd really enjoy them.
This is Hitchcock and Scully from 99. Later. Caught you off guard with that.
Who wrote the classic novel Dracula?
Bram Stoker.
Yes, correct.
I got that one.
What is the origin of the term jack-o'-lantern?
I know that the answer to this is waiting just behind my stall for time.
The term jack-o'-lantern comes from the Irish folktale about a poor man named Stingy Jack.
Oh,
who struck a bargain with the devil.
Was it Stingy Jack? Wasn't that?
Yeah. I'm throwing out some hard.
Give us the tale.
Oh, some of these questions are from when I had our Dames and Dorks Halloween stream, which the replay is on our YouTube channel if anybody wants to watch.
Yeah, Inside All Day.
Inside All Day podcast. Give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Yeah, so you stay up to date on all the goodies.
In which place the world has the world's longest haunted? In which place the world's longest haunted house place is located?
So
where's basically the longest?
Where's the oldest haunted house?
No, the longest.
What?
Longest.
Like it's physically the longest?
Like to go through it.
Oh, okay. Was this written by Chinese BuzzFeed?
I guess. I'm like, let me tell you, I copied and pasted. This is exactly what it says. In which place the world's longest haunted place is located?
I no idea. Chile.
The haunted cave in Lewisburg, Ohio is 3,564 feet long and 80 feet below ground.
This is bullshit. You're cheating with a cave.
I'm not cheating with a cave.
No, not you. I mean, Ohio.
Oh.
Haunted. I mean, yeah, it's a haunted place, but I mean, I was expecting it to be like a building or something. A cave.
I would not go.
Ooh, it's a haunted. The
Underground?
Grand Canyon.
Nope.
It's a haunted valley.
Underground.
Check it out. It's the new longest.
I don't know people who do cave diving. I don't get it.
No, cave diving, absolutely not.
Especially when they fit into the tiniest little holes.
Yeah, you see those guys who are like on the surface, and there's a hole like this big, and you're watching these guys just like slip in.
Absolutely not.
Like, yeah, because I also never wanted to see the sun.
One of my boobs would just like keep me hanging right there. I could not get back in. I would have to tape them down. Yes. What are your top 3 Halloween movies, Chris?
Top 3 Halloween movies. Well, first and foremost, Nightmare Before Christmas is not a Halloween movie. That's for Thanksgiving. We both agree, but we just need to make sure the internet is aware.
Yes.
Spread that knowledge.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas
takes place between Halloween and Christmas, making it Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving movie.
You're all welcome. For those who didn't know, it's hard to keep in my head.
I had people disagree with me on that. I'm like, you can disagree. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, people are allowed to be wrong,
but
I let it happen all the time.
It happens between this time and this time. And what happens during that time? Thanksgiving.
What was their argument? Were they saying it was Halloween or that it's Christmas?
I think it said it was a Halloween movie. But some people count it as Christmas.
It's even more of a Christmas movie because it's about
stealing Christmas.
Stealing Christmas, yes. They're just Halloween people.
That's why I'm like, you know what? Take the middle. It's Thanksgiving.
No, I mean, it's just because it's correct.
Is that one of your top 3 Halloween movies?
No, because it's a Thanksgiving movie.
See, I thought I would catch you off guard.
No, I mean, Halloween movies, I don't know if I really have Halloween movies. We sit here, I mean, we talked about The Crow. I think Halloween's probably the most appropriate time to watch that. I was really surprised to see that you actually enjoyed it. That was a great... The
Crow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
perfect amount of 90s. No, it's the perfect amount of 90s.
I'm surprised there were no boobs in it whatsoever.
I was surprised at the sheer amount of questions you asked during this movie.
Not even side boobs.
Even the side boob.
Which was very interesting. I'm pulling up my critic list for my spooky movies.
Spooky movies. I don't know, you know me, I'm not really into spooky movies. I'd probably put in, it'd be a great addition to anyone's Halloween viewing spectacular would be the Death Day movies.
Oh, Happy Death Day,
yes,
1 and 2.
I love the Happy Death Day movies. Those are so much fun.
And you're gonna watch the new Scream, right? Because it's the same guy.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
I mean maybe.
You have to.
Does it have tree in
You've
it?
seen all of.
Does it have tree in it?
Maybe.
No, it doesn't. You're a liar.
You've seen all 6 Screams. You might as well just continue.
No,
Don't let them stack up.
Why?
Then so we would have to watch all
Just
of them
because I did
again?
something wrong 6 times doesn't mean I have to do it 7 times.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right, internet. I took that stance.
I want the internet to know
She's
now
not with me. You're like, I'm not with him.
that past this Halloween special, our last 4 episodes of the year will all be Chris's choice on what we talk about. So if he doesn't like it, that's on him.
All I've come up with so far, brace yourself for Muppet Christmas Carol conversation. It's the best Christmas movie.
It's all right.
You're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sidetrack on that. That reminds me. I want to bring up one more thing about Five Nights at Freddy's.
F.
The animatronic. Those are puppeteer. That's from Jim Henson's company. Those were badass. I'm so glad Blumhouse put the money and time into that instead of actually like CGIing them in. Looks so good. 100%. All right. So what do we got?
It's almost
Halloween
like
movies.
D&D movie.
You don't like
people
Ernest
to take it back to
Scared Straight or something?
Ernest Scared Straight.
Or whatever.
Holy
it is.
cow.
I don't think it's called Ernest Scared
I've
Straight.
never
I think
seen
it's
an Ernest
Straight.
movie before.
You've never seen an
I mean,
grew
I've
up
seen
on 'em.
bits. I've seen bits and pieces. Of course, you did. I've seen bits and pieces.
How have you not seen an Ernest movie?
The only one I want to see now is Ernest Scared Straight.
I don't think it's Scared
No,
Straight.
I'm sure it's not.
I think it's like So Scared or something. You want to watch an Ernest? Let's watch that for tomorrow, Halloween. I'm gonna look it up right now.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Ernest Halloween movie. Yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid. Sorry. 1991. Yeah, you've never seen it. Oh, you know what? That's a franchise we should go through.
I really disagree with you. Strongly, even.
Hey, I mean, this has a 4.7 on Amazon. So overall rating of a 4.8 on Google. 71 ratings.
No, but like out of 5, out of 10.
Out of 5.
Oh, really? What?
Yes. Ernest Scared Stupid. Mm-hmm.
I told you, I'm only interested in Ernest Scared Straight.
There's a ton of Ernest movies.
I know there are.
Here we go.
I'm sure there's like Ernest Saves Christmas.
Ernest Goes to Jail. Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest Saves Christmas.
I knew it.
I think, what else?
Ernest Goes to New York. Ernest Goes to LA.
I mean, the guy knew what he wanted. Ernest Rides Again. Ernest Goes to Africa.
Oh, I literally just said the jungle.
Ernest Goes to School. Yeah, there's a ton of them. We should watch Ernest in the Army. Slam Dunk Ernest.
You might have me at Slam Dunk Ernest. They might be a worthy successor to Scared Straight.
So I'm sorry. I
think I gave 2 Halloween movies. I didn't
what did you
think I gave
give?
a third.
I didn't even hear.
We did Crow. We did Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day.
I need a third. And
you're not big into horror though.
I'm really not. It just doesn't.
You're boring.
Yeah. Well, if you're bored, then you're boring.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I got a bunch of movies I recommend.
Well, of course you do.
Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Anthology, interwoven storytelling.
I got it.
What's your third?
I'll put one. Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's always a fun one.
That's a hot. I got Scream.
Nice and
which
light.
you're.
Yeah.
Original Halloween. Got Sinister, which you've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
Beetlejuice, which you think is overblown.
Mm-hmm.
The Lost Boys, which I'm surprised you've never seen. Which actually I think you would.
No, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make fun of you hardcore because I know without even having talked to you about this, you had a crush on which one of those vampires?
None of them.
I'm shocked. Kiefer Sutherland?
No.
I don't believe you. That dangly earring, that haircut.
No.
Blowing in the wind.
The movie came out when I was born.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Addams Family. Salem's Lot, the original, not the remake TV series. The Thing, The Witches, the original. Got a bunch of them. The Haunting, Craft, Barbarian, which was really good. It, Dr. Sleep, ton. Man, I'm surprised you didn't say Ghostbusters.
I didn't think of the Ghostbusters.
or
Fair enough.
Halloween Town.
Yeah, I was never gonna say Halloween.
Why?
It's
Why
not
does everybody
bad.
shit on Halloween Town?
I don't shit on Halloween Town. I just don't care.
Every millennial I know shits on Halloween Town, and I'm like, this was
Do you want to know why they shit on Halloween Town?
Disney
Because
Channel
they
at its
remember how
peak.
much they loved it and they hate themselves for it.
Okay.
That's
Well.
what it is. It's self-hatred for loving something so pure like yourself.
I would say if I had to pick one, Trick or Treat is a really good one for Halloween.
Fair enough.
All right. I'll give you a trivia question. One moment. Holding.
Holding.
What was
Ooh,
candy corn
microphone.
originally called?
Oh, deliciousness. Corn. What?
You want to phone a friend? You want a hint?
Yeah, hint me.
Farm.
Farm.
Yes, farm.
Candy feed?
No.
1, 2, 3 candy corn. I don't know what farm hit me. I got nothing.
Chicken feed.
Yeah, fair enough. I can see that.
Mhm.
Chicken feed.
Not feet.
No, feed.
Feed.
Feed, yes.
Yes, feed. Yeah.
F-E-E-D.
Where do you stand on candy corn, Chris?
The proper side. The side of deliciousness.
It's this, but you like the little pumpkins more so.
Well, because you get a little bit more of that like texture. It's about the texture.
You mean the candle texture that you're
It's not a
eating?
candle texture. It's
It
just
is.
fondant.
Have you ever ate candle wax?
Have you ever had a cake?
I've had a cake. Have you ever had
Candle
candle wax?
Have you ever had a cake? No, why would I have candle wax?
I mean, you never accidentally like eat something that's like a wax.
Okay,
Like
hold
as a
on.
kid, you know those wax fruit things. You never like accidentally.
Tell me your tale.
I'm just asking.
Oh no, there's a story behind this.
There's no story. I
have
don't
one.
go around eating candles.
So what kind of wax fruit did you eat?
I think it was either a grape or an apple.
There it is.
I didn't eat it. I took a bite and I was like, why isn't this an actual fruit?
It's so hard to swallow.
I don't know why. I don't know why people have fake wax fruit as like a
Centerpiece.
why? It looks bad.
No, it looks fancy if you do it right.
It's no, it doesn't.
Listen, I didn't say I could do it right.
What is a Halloween movie you've seen that you would recommend? I know this is a hard question for you.
Halloween movie that I've seen that I'd recommend. Straight Halloween or like a scary movie.
Yes.
Yeah, just you had to give me yes because you know I have zero answers. Any of the three I just listed.
Happy Death Day, probably.
Yeah, probably. Or
Okay.
Cabin in the Woods. I probably Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods is really good.
I think that's a little bit more thematically appropriate.
For me, it'd probably be if family friendly, it would probably go with Beetlejuice. Not family friendly, it would go with Trick or Treat.
Well, hold on a second though. I want to jump back to the last question. You shorthanded me there.
Okay.
We're gonna continue on candy corn.
No, go ahead. Oh yes, candy corn. Sorry.
Because candy corn is delicious, and you have some reason for hating it that I can't.
It tastes like wax.
It doesn't taste like wax. It just tastes like
listen to me.
sugar.
My theory about candy corn is that all candy corn was created
At
in the
one time.
70s at one time.
Single point of origin.
And then the candy corn they can't sell every year just gets repackages with a new expiration date on it.
What candy corn they can't sell? The salty crew and
Candy
I are eating
corn's-
it all. We're eating it all.
Candy corn is always available after Halloween.
Yeah, and during Halloween because it's delicious.
No.
Mm-hmm,
Nope.
It's
Nope.
okay.
Nope.
It's okay. Eventually, you'll understand that we reign supreme in the candy corn nation.
You don't actually. I think there's more anti candy corn propaganda than pro candy corn.
Oh, I agree. It's propaganda. You were quite correct.
You know what I do with candy corn? What's the best thing to do?
Give
Throw
to
it in
me.
the trash and then eat a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Okay, Reese's are good. Let's talk candy.
Okay, candy's fine.
Talk candy with me here.
Sure.
For
Your
Hall-
favorite subject.
Halloween candy. I got a sweet tooth. That's for sure.
Yeah, I noticed that our bags of candy were open.
Listen. I am generally guilty of eating Halloween candy early, and I have since I opened the bag. Hold on. I am accepting
Candy's
blame for this.
expensive right now.
I am accepting blame for this. But I initially opened it because I was putting together a Halloween bag for our service guy or bug spray guy.
Oh, but there's no more candy missing from there?
There's candy missing, but I didn't even, it went hours of being open before I even touched it. Which, come on, let's be honest, in our house, that's saying a lot.
I know. That's why I was like, please put that somewhere where you can't reach it. And
There's nowhere in the house I can't reach it.
Candy's expensive, bro. It is expensive. I just broed you.
Bro.
I know. It's expensive.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. That's why I give like one piece
Oh, do you? When did that change?
And then more than one if I like the costume.
After I told you like 13 times that we were going to run out of candy in 2 seconds.
And if you're a teenager and you show up at my door with no costume, you get a Jolly Rancher.
Why? Jolly Ranchers are good.
Yeah, but they're usually the bottom of the barrel candies.
Mm-mm.
Other than candy corn, what is your Halloween candy?
You know, it's actually a question I was just about to ask you, and I have an answer. So I'll give you mine if you need a second to come up with yours. I think one of the most underrated Halloween candies, standard in any Halloween array, Tootsie Rolls. We've all had Tootsie Rolls. Oh, no, I'm not going Tootsie Rolls. Hold on. Follow me. The fruity Tootsie Rolls. I only ever see those during Halloween. I never buy myself my own bag, but those things are like currency to me when I was a kid.
I don't like artificial fruit flavoring.
Well, that's a banana one.
All of them. Especially strawberry. That's why I can't do strawberry ice cream.
Do you do Starburst?
No, I don't like how they get in my teeth and stuff. I'm not a big candy person. There's only really...
You're sweet enough as it is?
I am. Tee-hee. There's 2 candies I like. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut M&Ms.
And Almond Joys.
And we're sticking to American, right? American candies.
Whatever you want.
I mean, I like Kinder Bueno and stuff like that, but
Bueno.
Hershey's cookies and cream.
See, I can't get behind. I can appreciate that you appreciate that, but that is definitely not a choice for me. You know what else is always fun? You get those houses that hand out the little gummy burgers.
Oh, yeah.
I think they do them as Krabby Patties now.
I had a house that handed out like fruit.
Why? They wanted the free eggs?
I guess.
Free eggs and toilet paper. Just give them a couple hours.
Nowadays, I have a friend who doesn't, like, they don't do any candy for their kid at all. Like, this kid has never had sugar.
I think I know this child.
This kid's like 3 years old. So, like, the last year or two when they would come by our house, I would always make sure I have, like, an apple.
Exactly what I thought it was. Yep.
But she was telling me that there's now, like, a movement of houses that don't do candy. They do, like, activity books or, like little toys or something you can buy in bulk. Kind of like if you ordered online and stuff and then give it to kids instead of candy.
All I can say is their lucky eggs are so expensive right now.
And I realized something. As a kid, I got a ton of candy, but I didn't eat a ton of candy as a kid. My mom would like give us 1 or 2, and then usually by a month they were gone. I'm like, now realizing my parents fucking ate the candy.
I'm sure my parents ate my candy, but I was stashing that shit.
I would stash. Did you and your brother ever trade? Do trades?
Sometimes.
Me and my sisters would always dump everything out, take what we like, kind of condense the stuff we like, and then trade off the stuff.
My brother was the hard bargainer, though. Like he would always.
I am too.
He would count on me.
But I'm a hard bargainer for like bargainer for stuff I like. But I don't. There's a lot of candy I don't like. I don't like Swedish Fish. I don't like coconut flaky. Like
Almond Joys,
Milky Ways. I love
Milky
Kit
Ways.
Kats. Kit Kats are my jam.
For sure.
Now that I think of it.
Well, you're not you when you're hungry.
That's true. Always need a Kit Kat. I have one less topic.
Sure.
Or it doesn't have to be the last one, but if you want to. I said,
take your topic off.
What is the most favorite costume you've ever put together?
My most favorite costume I've ever put together?
You can do one for childhood, one for adulthood if you want.
I actually think one of my favorite costumes, I think sometimes it either goes one of 2 ways, right? Your best costume is going to be the one you put like just the ridiculous amount of effort into, or the one you put the least amount of effort in. And I'm going to go the least amount of effort route because I like when we were first dating and we put together that Nerf fight costume the last minute.
And we
were we're gluing Nerf darts like stuck to our foreheads and stuff. Yeah. Had like a fake broken nose and covered in like Nerf gear and like we were having Nerf warfare.
We used to play a lot with Nerf guns.
We did. I used to have, I still have a Nerf armor.
You would come home and
it's all packed away.
I would have one ready for you. All right, let's go.
To shoot me.
Yes.
With no way to defend myself. It was really,
I'm not good at first-person games.
She didn't have one good to go. It was an execution every single time.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Straight up execution.
I didn't have the first. I'm not good at first-person shooter games, but I remember somehow I got you like in the nether regions, and you like
in the bits.
Got down on your knees because I got you. Then I got you right in the forehead.
And you're like, you freaking serious right now? Yep, true story. Can verify. I was there.
Is that your favorite costume? I don't mean to.
Yeah, no, I think I go with that as probably my favorite costume.
I have a couple that I like that we've put together.
I know what you're going to say.
I really like the Shining one we did because you built the door to put your head through.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. I like the Pixar Onward we did.
Oh, I forgot about Onward.
That one was really good, which awkward that we went as son and father, but I mean, it won first place.
Yeah.
And I like the WandaVision one we did. I think in the last couple of years, we've actually really, really put effort. Like we did Scooby-Doo last year with the dogs and stuff.
Really put effort. I wore pants and a t-shirt.
I mean, okay. It's effort, I guess. As a kid, my favorite costume I had was the old school Wonder Woman costume, but it has the plastic face.
Yeah.
But my mom bought 3 of them, so me and my sisters all went as Wonder Woman that
year. You
were
were the Wonder Women.
Yes, Wonder Women. All right.
The Wonder Gals.
I got a couple last minute trivias for you.
You didn't go as Totally Spies? Or the Powerpuff Girls?
I always wanted to do something like that. Or like Hocus Pocus, but my sisters are lame.
You guys, no, that doesn't lame. You're just, you and your sisters all fight over the same characters.
No, I don't. I got to a point where it's like, I don't care what I am. I'll be whatever. You be whatever. Let's just go as a group. And they're like, sure, Nadia. And then no. Yeah.
Bunch of holiday buzzkills.
Yeah, they are. I want to try to convince my best friend to come out next year. And we go as from Hercules, the two little.
Oh, Pain and Panic?
Yeah. I love that kind of fun. Who would be Pain and who would be Panic? Which one would I be?
You're a pain in my ass.
Between me, it's going to be me and Christina. So.
Well, you between your personalities, you're definitely Panic.
Yeah, I know. She's definitely Pain. What prompted people to begin dressing up in Halloween costumes?
Because if they dressed up as the scary things wouldn't target them.
Close. Very good. Many Europeans, including the Celts, dressed up in costumes to ward off
walk among them.
Spirits. I almost said evil spirits, but spirits in general, who they believe return to Earth on Halloween.
There you go. When the veil is the thinnest.
What medieval English custom gave rise to trick or treat? This is the last question.
I'm guessing it's not beheadings.
No.
That'd be a terrible trick-or-treating basket.
Awesome decorations, though.
Well, fairly accurate.
Yeah.
Hit me.
The poor would go souling on All Souls Day, knocking on doors and offering prayers for residents' deceased loved ones in exchange for food.
Interesting.
And there you have it, our Halloween special.
Our Halloween hangout.
I have no other comments other than make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for all things Inside All Day, including our other activities on the YouTube page. Clickbait this Thursday, our live stream, where Chris and I
clickbait, doom scroll with us.
Doom scroll and share reactions, and then we have Dames and Dorks twice a month on the YouTube page.
Of course, you can also follow us on Twitter.
Inside All Day Pod.
X falls on X.
X, Twitter, whatever. I'm Nerd Dollface. He's Gopher Maloney.
And you can see Inside All Day Pod as our overall Twitter account for the podcast to stay up to date on what's going on. Yeah,
I'm coming up on a couple guest spots. This Wednesday, I'll be on Zach's What's Good Wednesday channel for discussing Mike Flanagan's work, a whole panel of us.
The
Flaniverse, which I'm very excited. I actually have to do work because
full of Flanaгаnery.
My friend on there does not like anything Mike Flanagan has put out. So now I actually have to go in, actually have meaning behind
well, like I always say, people are allowed to make mistakes.
That's true. No, it's all right. All right. Anything else, Casey Jones?
Let me see.
We got some pizza to pick up.
Yeah. Don't join the foot. Be safe trick-or-treating. Get a sober driver. And have a great holiday. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.